Welcome to the Change Guru. This is a place where we have a weekly conversation about all things midlife. And this is a special episode of my gray hair adventure where for the last, I don't know how long, year and a half, I've been chronicling my adventure as I stopped dyeing my hair and just let it grow out. It's gray. It's salt and pepper. It's whatever color that it is. Now, usually when I do these videos, I always have a hat on. But this time I'm going to do a little bit of a change route because I'm about to go to the hairdresser and get my hair cut. I'm going to get a pretty significant chop, which is going to cut off a lot of the dye. It's summertime in Australia. I've just come out of the ocean not too long ago, so it's drying, but it's got a lot of salt and it's a bit crazy. So it's this is where I'm at as far as the gray goes, but I'm going to have about this much cut off, I think. It's going to be something like that. So I'll probably have a little bit of dye left, but not that much. So I wanted to do a bit of a before and after. And, you know, why am I doing it? I really love having long hair, but this feels like old dead hair. It's probably like 5 years old. And I have, you know, a lot of changes going on in my life right now. And I want my looks to reflect that. I know that I will have long hair. Long hair feels like a really good match for me, especially as I go through my life, but you know, it's only hair and I want to have some fun with it now. So that's my reason. I love the symbolism of cutting hair and having a bit of a change. And I know it always feels, my hair is so heavy that it always feels so much lighter when I get it cut off. So will I like it? Will I not? Will I regret it? Nah, it's fun for a girl to have a change. So I'm going to go now to the hairdresser and I'll see you back and let you know how it all works out. So here's a picture of me in the chair, and you can kind of see the gray, the line of demarcation, and what shocked me is how much orange was still there. It was kind of bumming me out, to be honest. And you know those times where you go to the hairdresser and even though they've spent time blow drying your hair, all you want to do is hop in the shower and wash it out? Well, the first thing I did when I got out of there was exactly that. I just went straight into the ocean, jumped in, and just, you know, I just tried to wash that hairstyle out because the hairstyle seemed a little bit flat to me and boring, and I was just bummed out that the process of growing my hair out gray was just taking so long, even though I'd pretty much gotten my hair cut as short as I really wanted to. So let me show you what has come up with my hair. It's up for a reason. This is my hair. This is my hair coming out of the ocean. So it is, it's wild and crazy, and I can definitely blow dry it straight, so it's normal. It gets very curly, so when it's curly, it's this short, and when it's blow dried, it's probably to about right there. But you can see there's still orange on, there's still that blonde on it. Meh, what can I do? And I also feel like it was a very safe cut. Girls and their hair, I'll tell you. So, you know what, these last few days of trying to adjust to my hair, I was trying to work out what's the lesson, what's the message that I want to share with you. And the first thing of it is that the gray hair adventure takes, you know, as long as it's going to take. Here it is a year and a half and I'm still going with it. And it kind of reminds me, if we use hair as a metaphor, is that sometimes change doesn't happen overnight. Slowly, things are happening one step at a time, and just to be patient. And this was kind of, I think initially when I was going to get my hair cut, I kind of jumped ahead of the situation thinking it was all going to be done, but no, here it is. So awesome lesson in patience, number one. And then the second thing was I thought that I maybe could have directed my hairdresser a little bit better to what I wanted, and that it kind of also reminded me that hairdressers, when you walk in and you've got gray hair, and they might make an assumption about your lifestyle. And I got this idea validated from a cool website called narcissista.me. And she writes about 10 overlooked things that make us look really old. And the first thing is old hair. And I'll just read exactly what she writes because it's super cool. If you take away anything from this post, it's to brief your hairdresser correctly. Often hairstylists will make unspoken assumptions about your life, who you are, and what you want. And if you seem busy, harried, and middle age, they may subconsciously err on the conservative side to fit what they think you need in your life. They're not mind readers, so be sure to tell them 3 magic words: modern, young, sexy. And with that brief, it's going to guarantee you're going to get a good cut every time. And I really didn't say that to her. I kind of assumed. You know what happens when you assume? And I think that maybe assumptions were made to kind of give me a safe haircut, to assume that I wouldn't style the way I want to style, all these kind of things. So kind of gets me back onto the drawing board with what I initially said at the very beginning of this, that it's really important to choose hairdressers that are really supportive of your gray hair adventure, that really get you, and to never assume anything. You really got to spell out exactly what you want. So here I am, a year and a half, still learning so many lessons about the gray hair adventure. I do have to tell you, when I was in there and there were other women getting their hair colored, and it all seemed a bit crapshooty about what they were going to get, I was so thankful that that is not something that I'm doing right now, getting my hair colored and wondering what the color was going to come out like. I'm just, wondering what the hairstyle was going to be like, was enough for me. So here I am with the adventure still, and what I do want to say is I'm still in the game, and I'd love to know, I never had any idea that the hair cutting part of it might be something. So I'd love to know your experience when you were growing out your hair out gray. Did you have any weird haircut moments? Did you have kind of a confrontation, realizing, wow, it's still there, I'm still going through this? I'd love to know your thoughts. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I do videos every single week on something applicable to life after 40, and I don't want you to miss anything. And if you want to go even deeper, get on my newsletter over at thechangeguru.net. You're going to get some awesome inside info, some little free gifts, and just a way for us to really connect and have a really cool relationship with each other. So go over there and sign on up. So that's where I'm at, a year and a half. You know what? Thank God for rubber bands is all I can say. It is fun, even on bad hair days. And hey, at least I can share it with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.